Hi everyone. Today we take a closer look at the quiet strength of a single mother building her home from scratch. In this video, we follow a determined woman as she embarks on the remarkable task of building her own home completely by herself, from the ground up. The video opens with her carefully measuring the plot of land. She holds a measuring tape firmly in her hands, eyes focused, aligning the distance between the corner stakes. Every movement is calm and methodical. She's not rushing, she's calculating. Next, she adjusts the placement of a wooden post, hammering it gently into the ground. She steps back, checks the alignment, then returns to drive it deeper. This precision matter sets the foundation of everything to come. We then see her mark out the borders of the house. She crouches down, stretches the tape across the earth, and draws lines into the soil with a long stick. These marks aren't just lines, they're blueprints written by hand. Now, the digging begins. With a shovel in her hands, she leans forward and begins carving into the earth. Her movements are rhythmic, strong, steady, and exact. Each scoop removes a layer of soil, shaping the foundation trench inch by inch. Despite the weight of the work, there's a quiet patience in her. You can see her pause, wipe her brow, then go right back to digging, her focus never wavering. Occasionally, she stands to observe the trench, then adjusts the depth slightly with the shovel, maintaining a consistent level. It's a perfect blend of physical labor and structural awareness. What stands out most is not just her strength, but her intention. Every motion is filled with purpose. She's not just building a house, she's building security, she's building independence. She's building a future. As we move into the next stage of construction, the focus shifts from planning to execution. Our single mother is now preparing the base for the home, laying down the very foundation on which everything will stand. She begins by gathering the materials, a pile of sand, cement bags, and a bucket of water nearby. Wearing gloves and full focus, she bends down and opens a bag of cement, carefully pouring it onto the prepared surface. Next, she mixes it with sand, using a shovel in wide, strong strokes. Each motion is deliberate. She blends the dry ingredients thoroughly, then gradually adds water. The consistency starts to shift slowly, becoming a thick, heavy paste. She keeps mixing, turning the mixture over, folding it in, breaking clumps until the cement reaches the perfect texture. It's not just brute strength, it's timing, balance, and knowing exactly when to stop. Once ready, she carries the wet cement over to the area marked for the foundation. She pours it carefully, then spreads it with a metal trowel, smoothing it out from edge to edge. Her strokes are even confident and patient. She works in layer score, spread, level. Each section is checked and adjusted before she moves on. The edges are aligned, the surface smoothed with gentle sweeps. There's no rushing, no wasted movement, just quiet precision. At moments, she steps back to inspect her work, adjusting with the trowel as needed. You can sense the pride in her process. Every detail matters, because this isn't just concrete, it's the beginning of shelter. By the end of this stage, the base of the house takes shape, solid, balanced, ready for the next phase. With the foundation now in place, our single mother moves forward to raise the wall strands, forming her plan into structure, one timber at a time. She begins by selecting long wooden planks already cut to size. Each piece is lifted with care, balanced on her shoulder and carried to the frame. There's a calm rhythm in her steps, every movement purposeful, every gesture measured. Reaching the frame, she positions the first plank vertically, aligning it with the existing supports. She checks its balance, then picks up a hammer. Holding a nail between her fingers, she starts driving it in clean, sharp strikes that echo through the site. With each nail, she anchors the wood in place. Her grip is steady, her focus unshaken. She moves quickly but never carelessly. Every piece is secured before moving on. She repeats the process. Lift, align, nail. The wall begins to rise. Row by row, timber by timber, she builds with consistency and strength. It's a blend of craftsmanship and raw determination. Then, spotting a minor gap, she adjusts one of the boards slightly and reinforces it with an extra nail. It's a small moment, but it speaks volumes about her attention to detail. By the end of this stage, the wall stands proud, solid, and nearly complete. The lines are clean, the surface tight, and the corners square. What began as scattered planks has now become a sheltering wall. This is not just construction, it's quiet mastery. And she's doing it all with her own hands. She began working on the timber that would line the perimeter. With a pile of wood nearby, she selected the first post, measured its location, and marked the spot on the floor. Each cut was intentional. She was not just building a barrier, but shaping the character of the house. One by one, she installed the vertical posts in place, evenly spaced. Using only basic woodworking tools and a steady hand, she carefully aligned each piece. Then, with a hammer in hand, she hammered nails through them, anchoring them to the base. Her rhythm was focused and consistent measure. Place, secure. The railing began to take shape, one post at a time. The horizontal posts followed, bridging the structure, tying it all together. Once the railing had taken shape, she returned to her work area and once again prepared to apply the yellow paint. She poured the paint into a tray, stirring slowly, making sure the tone remained even and rich. She dips her brush into the tray, checks it gently, and gets ready to start painting. She picks up her brush and begins with long, even strokes. She covers the wood with paint each stroke, adding warmth and life to the house. The golden hues glow in the light, highlighting the texture of the wood and highlighting the care put into every joint and corner. When she reaches the end, she pauses for a moment. Looking back at what she has built, a small smile appears. The job is done. The log house is now complete, solid, clean, and full of character. Every board, every nail, every stroke of paint is her own. This is more than just a house. It is a symbol of resilience, hard work, and quiet pride. Thank you so much for following and accompanying this journey. We hope you find it inspiring. See you next time, goodbye, and see you soon.